Welcome to Offgrid Victory. So, we have a lot of different ways to cook here on our Offgrid homestead. One of them is here, and it's a charcoal or wood burning grill, right? And so it's just made out of a trash can. This one happens to be cut, and you don't necessarily have to cut it. But anyway, you kind of get the drift, right? It actually has a Weber grill inside of it. But here's another option that you may want to get. And the other secret to off-grid existence in terms of cooking anyway is propane. And what I got here is the Big Kahuna Burner. And it's made by Eastman Outdoors. And I'm very excited to get this thing because the other name for it is right there, Walk King, right? So let me go ahead and show you this unit. So yeah, it operates on propane. So I have it on a 20-pound propane tank here. And what's really nice about this unit is it's pretty sturdy. It's a tripod design. It's collapsible down to about the height of, let's say 18 inches or so, or it stands upright at, let's say, roughly about 2 feet, 2.5 feet, whatever, something like that. But in this position is the way I'm going to be utilizing it. And what is nice about this particular unit is it really has a wide opening here. The diameter of this grill up here is probably about 14 inches or so, but you can always look at the spec of it. And so once again, let me show you the name of it. It's called the Big Kahuna Burner. And so yeah, let's take a look at it. So one of the main attractions for me is that this can do dual purpose in terms of the grill burner head here. So it can do a wok surface. So if you can see how it's kind of angled in a way that you can fit a big wok into it. And also if you turn it around, here, it has a very nice even flat surface where now you can also burn or cook on, right? Anyway, so this particular burner is really handy off grid because I really don't have a heat source that's really powerful like this. This goes over 50,000 BTUs. And so let me go ahead and show you what it can do here. I'm just going to turn on the propane and turn on the valve for it. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and ignite it. Okay, so it is ignited. Oh, it's not ignited. Now it's ignited. Anyway, so you see the ignition here, and hopefully this will come out on video well. But you can modulate the flame here. I'm going to get it low first. Okay, to kind of a simmer rate. You can see that. And that's all done by this right here, the regulator hose, nozzle here, the valve. And then you can try to crank it up. So let's see how that looks. So you're not going to need any more heat than this. So well over 50,000 BTUs. This thing is smoking hot. Anyway, I'm going to bring it down here so I don't have to waste propane. But with this, you can boil water pretty quickly. You can do all sorts of things. And of course, you can utilize a wok on it. And so you got to remember one thing though. This is a high pressure hose, so you can't just utilize any hoses. And this particular element here, this allows air into the unit, and that controls the amount of oxygen you want to put in. I'm just going to choke it down all the way to just show you the flame again. So anyway, yeah, hopefully you can see that thing going. You can hear it for sure, I hope. Anyway, I'll bring it back down. So yeah, this is something very handy to have on the homestead. And so I would highly recommend it. I have cooked with it already, and I really enjoy it. And next I'm going to be showing you how to season a wok with it once you get a wok. All right. Okay, we are back. And we're gonna go ahead and start the wok again, or the grill, or the burner. All right, we got it on. All right, so here is a commercial, the smallest one you can get, commercial wok. We've flipped the grate, the grilling grate or the burner grate, to facilitate this wok. And you see that nice curvature there, that it's holding it nicely in place. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and heat up this wok and get it seasoned up. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some heat on that. All right, here we go. All right, I don't know if you can hear that. Here, you can see it burning fairly quickly, pretty fast. So what I did was I put a little bit of peanut oil, and it's smoking that peanut oil. And you can see it's annealing, or it's tempering the metal. And what I'm going to do is just keep on working it like this until I get that nice coating that's going to protect this wok. And so I put peanut oil on the inner surface as well as the outer. And of course, before that, I cleaned it really, really well with soap and water. There's a little fly that got in there, huh? Anyway, let's see if I can take it off. Okay, I was able to take it off quickly. So at any rate, yeah, this is the process of seasoning your wok. And you can see it's turning kind of a rainbowish color. And then it's burning the peanut oil off. You can see the black soot right there. And I'm just kind of rotating the wok so I can get it completely seasoned. And you can see some of the flames coming off. Better make sure I don't get my phone all jacked up here in the heat. But yeah, it throws off a lot of heat, this thing. And that's why I like it. And this isn't even at the highest setting. So anyway, I'm going to keep going and I'll show you the wok after it's done. But I'm just rotating it, seasoning it as I go. Using gloves, of course. And so yeah, I mean, I'm just rotating it, trying to get the heat evenly distributed everywhere, working it out towards the edge, as you can see. You can see kind of that bright surface right there coming along, and I keep on working it until I get right to the edge. And the edge is now starting to brown and get blackened, and that's what I want. And I'm going to go towards the handle here and get that area done. And you can see all this smoke. And you do want to use a high temperature oil like peanut in order to do this. It's still going to smoke like crazy, but it's going to give you that nice coating when you're done. So what you're looking for is this kind of rainbow color, and the soot, the actual oils, to burn off at the very end. And as you keep on using it, you'll continue to season the wok. So I'm going to go on this side now. And once it's completely seasoned, it'll be very slippery, and you'll be able to do a lot of non-stick cooking with it. And you don't want to actually ever want to wash a wok unless you absolutely have to with soap and water. But then you want to re-season it just like this again, because that outer coating will be destroyed in terms of the ability to non-adhere, right, to your cooking surfaces. So I'm going to keep on continuing this. So once this is all done, what you want to do is just go ahead and put a light coating of that peanut oil all over the place. And that's it, and then your wok is seasoned. I need to show you the completion of it. So I re-oiled the wok here. The other thing I wanted to mention is you get yourself a good carbon steel wok, okay? It has to be thin enough that it can heat very fast and at high temperatures, but it also has to be built rigorously enough that it's not going to just melt, right? Because we are throwing some high heat into it. And so yeah, once you go ahead and season the wok, it'll look like this. You can see some of the edging that I didn't do quite well enough, but you know what, over time as you cook, it's going to season and get better and better. And so yeah, this is a 22-inch commercial wok, and you will be shocked at what price I got it. You have to kind of search near and far, and Amazon won't be your friend on this, but I was able to get it for $32 at a decent large Chinese grocery market. So anyway, if you look, you'll find it. I think the cheapest ones on Amazon and the largest ones you can get are only about 16 inches, and they're well over, I think, $40. I could be wrong, but at any rate, yeah, $32, 22-inch wok. You're not going to beat that. Anyway, that's the wok and the Big Kahuna Burner. Alrighty, shalom.